I'm back with another video. This one is a little different. You know, I don't really review people's Instagram posts. I usually like, movies and everything. But this one right here hit home. I was in the middle of just, laying in my house. I'm by myself. I'm in a lonely mode right now. And I was just like, man, what should I do right now, man? Like, I'm bored. Like, I should go get dinner, hit somebody up to go eat, or should I go pull up on somebody to smoke? And I told myself, like, man, why am I searching for somebody to go hang out with? Because I feel lonely at the moment. This one right here is a little more, let's say, personal. All right, I had an experience that just happened right now. I hopped up out the bed and said, I got to record this video. I was in my house, I'm by myself. I'm up in here with my dogs chilling, and I got like hit with a little bit of loneliness. And I was like, damn, what should I do? Should I go hit somebody up and, try to go to dinner? Like, should I hit somebody up to smoke? I got weed, I got money, I can pay for the dinner. I ain't tripping. But I'm just like, man, wait, hold on. Why did that just come in my head? Why am I seeking out validation for being lonely and trying to fill that void with somebody? Knowing most likely the person I'm going to fill that void with is not somebody that's on the same frequency as me at the moment on this money grind, or the purpose I'm on right now. The reason why I'm lonely is because I'm on the journey to becoming successful. And usually that journey is you're alone until you get to the success. Then everybody else pop up. But I've been looking at Malcolm J. Harris' page recently, and this dude is remarkable, man. Like, a lot of people are judgmental. I'm from the streets. I'm from Compton. I'm from Long Beach. I've been to jail. I've been to prison. I didn't lived with straight people. I didn't live with gay people. I got no judgment for nobody at all. So I can look at people for who they are and their perception. And this dude is genuine hearted, super cool, super kind, businessman, business savvy, and he inspired me. And not a lot of people inspire me because I'm the one to do the inspiring. I'm the one that's always helping people out or helping them lead them to something. But this dude right here made this post about being lonely as I was feeling it. And I literally used his post to pick myself back up and do what I needed to do. And I said, what could I do? Let me come in here and make a video and be productive instead of going out and spending money or doing something dumb or doing something I could regret that can make something happen to me, or lose some money or lose something in my life because of my loneliness at that moment, which is temporary. So I really need y'all to pay attention to what he's saying. I'm going to jump in periodically to give my ideas, my thoughts on what he's saying too, to be able to give like a boost so people can understand fully and clearly what's going on. But yeah, this is a gem. This is gems. So, at the end of the day, it's up to you to do what you want to do, and you choose how you want to live, and you choose how you want to, if you want to get rich or not. And I know the mechanism to get rich. And this is it right here. So check them out.
Hey, listen, okay? It's okay to be lonely sometimes. I'm telling you this right now. Some of y'all get lonely and you think that your loneliness is a reason to do something, that you got to do something about it, that you got to have people around. And the problem is that it gets you in messed up situations. Come on in here and click like and click share, because I'm going to gather you and get you together, baby. Some of y'all sit up here and y'all get into relationships with people who don't deserve to be in your life. You accept toxic behavior from people who should have been escorted out of your life or been given some doggone good boundaries already. Listen to me, because you're lonely and you would rather accept their BS, accept their toxicity than hold them accountable. And say, hold on, darling, this space that you're taking up in my life, you can't hold this anymore, but you're not willing to do that because you're lonely. I'm going to tell you this right now. When you allow your loneliness to guide your relationships and guide what you accept, it's going to set the stage for you to always be in a position where you'll be mistreated. You'll accept less than you deserve. And here's the problem. You'll accept less than what you deserve and then get less than what you accepted. Let me say that again. One of my good friends, Marion says that all the time, all right? Marion Brooks, he says all the time, he says, you will accept less than you deserve and you'll get less than you accepted. Okay, less than you settled for. And the bottom line is this. Once you start to accept that loneliness is a part of life, it happens from time to time. It happens, darling. You can be in a room full of people that you love and you can still feel lonely. Child, Silky said, stop talking to me. Let me say this. Click like and click share, y'all. Share this, because people need to hear this right now. There's somebody who's feeling hopeless right now. There's someone who's feeling down out there. Someone who's feeling worthless right now because they feel lonely right now. Loneliness is a very real thing, and I'm not trying to minimize it, but here's what I'm trying to say is sometimes what we don't understand is that just because I feel this way right now doesn't mean I'm going to feel this way forever. And I should not be making permanent decisions or long-term decisions or decisions that can have a long-term impact on me based on what I'm feeling right now. Sometimes you just got to sit through it. Sometimes you just got to get through it. What's wrong with just feeling lonely sometimes? It's not going to take a day off your life, baby. It's not going to take $1 out your bank account. It ain't going to do nothing, baby. Sit still. Sit still and do something else. Why don't you get to the root of why you feel lonely? Why don't you get to the root of why you're defining your...
Now that's a big one right there. People don't want to get to the root. People are scared of the truth. People are scared of what they know they see in the mirror. A lot of people are dealing with demons. They're dealing with their own personal issues, and they can't be told by another person how to handle their situation or their loneliness. So they tend to stay distant and not want to come to bear with what exactly is going on in their life. And that's lead the loneliness to them to cover it up with a fake person around them to keep them entertained for the moment so they can subtract that loneliness with a fake happiness. And man, he hitting it right on the nose, you know, and I'm tired of explaining it to people. I might just have to start reviewing all his videos and just telling y'all, check this out, because I'm tired of wasting my breath and telling y'all guys, like, this is serious. Loneliness is everything that everybody witnesses and feels and go experiences, and it's up to you to continue to be lonely or do something about it, productive, to end your loneliness. Let's continue.
Self-worth by the presence of who's in your life. Get to the root of that. Where did you learn that false value system? Where did you learn that somehow or another you're not good enough just because you don't have that special person around right now? Where did you learn that? Sometimes the pain that we feel from loneliness is our body's way and our mind's way of trying to check us to say, hey, there is a part of you that is not functioning correctly. And that part of you that's not functioning correctly is how you are defining the value of being alone. And I mean that right now. There's a value to being alone at times, all right? I'm going to tell you this right now. There have been times in my life where I had nobody around. There's been times where I had too many people around. And I got to tell you, at this point in my life, I value my alone time. And when, you know, when I'm able to get it. I value that time for me to be able to breathe. It doesn't always feel good, but it's a time where I can talk to myself with no interruptions. It's a time where I can get to the core of what do I really want? What do I really need? Some of us are people pleasers. Some of us are caregivers. We're so busy taking care of everybody else, and we're so busy trying to please everybody else. Let me tell you that alone.
You want to know something crazy? I just said that I was the one pleasing and helping everybody. I didn't get this far into the video because I got so inspired by it at the beginning. I just hopped up and did it, and I ain't even got this far. So he literally he's talking about me. He's talking about you. He's talking about your cousin, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your girlfriend, your sister, nephew, whoever. At the end of the day, you got to realize this and check it if you want to fix it. It's a cure. It's up to you to address it. If you don't, you're going to let that seed start to grow roots. And that lonely seed of roots is going to sprout negativity that's going to render you in the future.
Own time for you is so valuable because it's a time for you to be able to check in with yourself, to say, hold on, what do I really want? Because it's hard for you to see and hear what you really want when you have the chorus of everyone else's needs all around you. Mommy, can you this? Daddy, can you that? Baby, can you this? Sister, can you that? Daughter, can you this? Brother, can you that? Sometimes being alone, click like and click share on this. Share this so other people can see it and let me know that you shared it. Sometimes being alone is a time for you to have no distractions so that you can get to the core of why do I feel the way that I feel? Why do I live the way that I live? Let me tell you this one, okay? Why do I allow people to treat me the way that I allow people to treat me? You can't get to the root of that while you up and around people, but you still so focused on, I'm lonely, that you completely missing the lesson. And here's the thing. If you don't get the lesson and pass the test, and you'll keep on taking this class over and over again, okay? Perhaps you're lonely because you continue to allow loneliness to guide who you bring into your life and who you allow to let stay in your life. And because of that, you're constantly in these unfulfilling and sometimes toxic relationships, and you're not getting anything that you need out of these relationships.
Y'all just don't listen. That is going on in your life right now. I want to cry for you. I want to cry for you. Because my life is changing, because I'm doing the right things, and that's why I'm lonely right now, and I accept that. But the reason why you lonely You don't accept it. You accepting these people in your life, these girlfriends, these boyfriends, these cousins, these moms, these dads. That is not for you. I'm one for family, lovey-dovey, mother-dother, all of that. But if they're not for you, if they're not guiding you to success, if they're not uplifting your spirit, if they're not preaching nothing but positivity to you, then you need to get them out of your life just until you make it. And then check back in on them and see what they doing.
Listen to me when I tell you this, and then you wonder, why am I lonely? Because you're in messed up relationships, because you're in messed up situations. Here's the thing. I truly do believe that life, God, the universe, I don't care how you want to define it, we're talking about the exact same thing, okay? Yeah. I believe that God can only give you things in spaces where you have let go of what was sitting there in the first place. Let me explain what I mean by that, all right? If you're holding on to the wrong people in your life just so that you don't have to be lonely and alone, then how can you grab hold of the new people who are waiting on you? How can you do that? You have got to be willing to let go of what's there sometimes, or at the very least detach from what's there a little bit, so you can create room for those people who actually deserve to be in your life.
Malcolm, if you're watching this, which I know you have to because you're an entrepreneur, good spirit, and there's no reason for you to have that type of hate in your heart for somebody that's showing so much inspiration for what you're doing, you need to be charging people like $1 million for this information, bro. I'm just playing. I know it's out the heart, it's genuine, and it's for, the people to learn from. But I don't think they understand the value of what you are giving people right now, man. God bless you and your spirit, and I wish many years upon you.
Life. And that's what the reality is. Sometimes what you're defining as loneliness, and I don't like being alone, I feel so bad. Sometimes what you're defining as that is actually you shedding. It's a shedding process that can be painful. It's a shedding process of shedding the people and shedding the things who had no place in your life so that you can make room for people who finally do deserve to be within your life. But here's the thing, while you're so focused on lonely, listen to me when I tell you this. Shane Savannah says, this is the best advice I've gotten all year, darling. Let me know more about it. Ivana Wright says, I love myself enough to be lonely. Yes! I love myself enough to be lonely. Here's the thing. When you can love yourself enough to be lonely, you allow yourself to just say, you know what? Feelings are not facts. The way I feel today is not going to be the way I feel forever. This is a temporary feeling. My pain is simply me shedding the old me so that I can make myself free and open to accepting the people who actually deserve to be in my life. I'm going to tell you this right now, baby. All right. If you're struggling with loneliness, I want you to watch this video again and again and again and again and share this video with other people so that it can touch them as well, baby. Loneliness is a temporary condition. If you allow it to be something that teaches you something, rather than looking at it as some kind of affliction. It's not an affliction. It's a time to learn how you can be your better self so you can attract people into your life who actually deserve you, because that is what you desire, and more importantly, what you deserve. Go ahead and click like and click share on this show. Bye-bye.
All right. Now, as y'all see, this is for real, man. This dude, take my hat off. Y'all need to go follow him, subscribe, and check him out, man, because it's not too many people giving out free advice on how to change your life to become rich. And that's a big key to how to become rich, is that right there. You're going to go through loneliness. This stream right here, this is brought to you by Roach. We got a little, Roaches, right, with the blunts. They got Roach vape pens now, pocket size. So go ahead and hit them up and check one of them out too. And follow, subscribe, hit the link in the bio. Check out my boy Malcolm J. Harris. He speaks. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, man. God bless everybody. I appreciate y'all tuning in. You already know what it is. You know, it's your boy Antidote.